guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and I am back with another weekly plan with me. This week, I am planning May the 19th through the 25th in my Aura Estelle A5 Wide Cloud Planner using my CrestPress 2025 inserts. And this week, I decided to use the kits called Sunshine from CrestPress, which was just really cute art. I felt like it was good spring to summer transition, although it has been pretty freaking cool lately. So the transition's not really happening, but I still wanted to use this kit because I had it slotted out and I thought it was kind of cute, like May vibes. So I did kind of go crazy on the foil. I chose to use lime solid underlays from Plannahannah, and I put on these watermelon overlays on top in coral and then used coral everywhere else. And it is very bright, but I think it will look a lot better once all my other stickers are down. So I'm not too worried. I did not use lime anywhere else, and I kind of just did it because there's some green and like not lime, but that light green in this kit. So I think it'll look better once all the stickers are down, but it is quite bright, the base, looking at it now. But yeah, I really like this. I used watermelon underlays because there's like watermelons in the kit. I also love the strawberries. I like the fashion girls and the scenes in this kit. I also, for once, did not put away the book box. I actually looked at the books and was like, oh my God, I recognize these books now that I'm on Goodreads and trying to read more, which my journey on that is going okay. I was really into crying in H Mart. Finished that super fast, loved that book, cried, laughed, loved it. And then I recently started Summer in the City or Summers in the City. I don't know. Jake got it for me because it was like pink and pretty, and we got like the Barnes and Noble exclusive edition, but it's like fine, but I'm just like meh about it. So yeah, I am trying to be more into reading though, but I've been enjoying following other people's reading journeys. So if you have a Goodreads, definitely friend me, add me as a friend. I know it's in my link tree. I'm not sure if it's in my YouTube caption yet, but I'll try and remember to put it in there for this video at least. So yeah, I also got Jake into Goodreads and he has so many books. So oh my God. Not there just being a freaking bug on my planner spread that literally just scared the living crap out of me. I got Jake into Goodreads and he's been logging all his books, which has been really fun. I'm gonna close my window because I'm scared of bugs, and that's just not the vibe. So that is that for this spread. I guess so. This week was like the weekend before Memorial Day, which was cute because that Saturday, Memorial Day Saturday, is when we got married, but it was on the 28th, so we celebrated it the week after this. But yeah, we had a fun week, I guess. I don't really remember what happened. I rolled my ankle and that was terrible and had to go to the doctor. And I also had lots of other doctor's appointments and I worked. So yeah, not that exciting, but I'm excited to get into this day by day, mainly so that this lime stop under solid. I'm excited to get into this day by day, mainly because these lime solid underlays are hurting my head. Okay, and I did color block, but on Monday I did sleep in, so I will mark that here. And then we took Oliver to the dog park. And then Jake and I ran some errands. I don't know what errands we ran, but we probably just like got gas, and Jake went in and got groceries while I sat with Ollie in the car, that whole thing. I did have an old coral foil bundle from Plannahannah, so I do pull a lot of my icons and stuff from there. So I'm using a lot of coral this week, we took Oliver to the dog park. That's a custom Alicia Craft Oliver sticker. And then this week I used this like sparkly coral doodle I had from SPC. And I tried to color block, but I didn't do the best job at it. So it is what it is. But Jake and I ran errands, and then I edited for YouTube. So I'll put that in here. And then I worked on treatment plans and assessments and just worked from home. So I'll do that. And then I watched YouTube this night. I'm gonna use this guy. Okay, so I edited for the YouTube. I have been uploading videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday since the start of the year. So let me know if you guys have liked those or not, if you have any feedback. And then I watched YouTube. That's an SPC YouTube doodle. And then on Tuesday, I worked. So I will mark that at the top. And then we took Ollie on a walk. And while we were walking, I rolled my ankle really bad. I thought it was a sprain, but I'm pretty sure it was a roll, but it was pretty painful. And basically, long story short, I played soccer my whole life growing up, like since I was 4 or 5. And I played very competitively. And I tore my ligament when I was in middle school, and they told me I had terrible orthopedists at the time. They told me it would, like, if it could heal by me just growing up basically, because I was in middle school. And then I broke my tibia and fibula, had 2 broken bones in my leg, and that pretty much changed a lot for the rest of my life. But now I'm having ankle pain again because I think my ligament is torn. So yeah, I'm going to the doctor. Well, I did go to the doctor this day. I went to urgent care, not this day, I think the day after. Or maybe even the day after, I don't remember. But I did go, yeah, I went on Wednesday. And they referred me to PT, which I asked for, I begged for. They were gonna do it either way, but I just needed a PT referral. And then they also referred me to an orthopedist, and then I called the orthopedist, and they wanted me to freaking go in to see the surgery person. And then I couldn't do that date. So now I'm seeing a podiatrist, I think. Whatever the heck they're called. But yeah. Not the best case scenario. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, if y'all watch my plan with maze, you guys will see. Because I do pretty much let you guys know of everything in my life in these plan with me's of mine. So yeah, but my ankle is no bueno. So I watched 90 Day and literally just iced my ankle. I worked from home. I wrote up assessments and treatment plans this day. Again, also what I did on Monday. I made some bracelets because my aunt had requested both Golden State Warrior bracelets and San Francisco Giants bracelets, which one is the NBA team and one is the MLB team. So I made her those, and then I filmed, edited, and uploaded for the YouTube on Wednesday. I feel like this lime is kind of cute now. Let me know. Do you guys think it's too much? On Wednesday, I literally, oh my God, I was in excruciating pain this morning. So I just laid there. Jake brought me ice, and then I did work. So I'll mark that. And then after work, I got my ass over to urgent care because I was like, this is not the vibe. And I will tell you, I have not gone to the orthopedist yet, but I will tell you, when I touch certain parts of my ankle, it hurts in ways I'm pretty sure it should not. So I'm glad I'm just finally getting this addressed because I've just been dealing this now for over half my life since I was like 12. So went to the doctor. And then I went to CVS after and got myself a brace. I also think I needed more melatonin, so I got some of that. And then, yeah, so we went to CVS, and then I did read this day, which is exciting. And then I planned, so I will mark that. And then I just filmed, edited, and uploaded for YouTube. That's all I apparently did this week, was grind on the YouTube, which has kind of become like my coping mechanism in a way, you know, like I'm so grateful for everyone who watches my videos, but I don't have like that many people watching. So I feel like I just like use it to like, you know, cope. And like, I don't like, well, sometimes I do get mean comments, but for the most part, I don't. So it's like a nice coping mechanism because sometimes I be on other apps and people have mean things to say. So yeah, that was that. I feel like this looks pretty cute now. Like the green kind of pops with the washi and like the greens here. I don't know. I like it. I wish I had coral headers, but it is what it is. Okay, on to Thursday, the actual coral day. I did work. So I will mark that. And then I had a meeting this day. So I will mark that. And then I called my mother and walked Oliver. I was like, I think I should be moving my ankle still and not just like lay still because I think that's worse for it, just for my certain injury. So I'm using this funny dinosaur. I work with kids, so I just use a bunch of random stickers for work and it makes sense to me. Meeting, the coral really matches this day because this is the coral day. But I like that it's on Thursday because then I can use more of the coral on the other days and it'll pop more. So I walked Oliver and then we did take him to PetSmart together, which was fun. So I'll mark that. He loves going to PetSmart. The people at PetSmart are so much nicer than the people at our Petco, which is really interesting. When we go to PetSmart, he gets treats and they pet him and talk to him. And then when we go to Petco, which they are in different locations, one is closer, the Petco is closer to us, but he likes the PetSmart because they are so nice to him. And then when we go to Petco, they completely ignore him. They don't have free treats. And it's just so funny. Cause like he expects a treat now because of this PetSmart. They're like literally his absolute besties there. They're so nice to him. This one lady is obsessed with his liver nose and calls him like liver nose. And it's so funny. So yeah, watch streams this day. I made some more bracelets for my aunt, which I don't really sell bracelets. I feel like there's plenty of other people in the community who do that. If you want your own, for example, Domi from Bonjour Domi, and she's who got me into bracelets. But my aunt like just asked me for them, so I make them for her. And then I filmed, edited, and uploaded. I really was grinding on that YouTube Friday was a busy, busy day. So I did work in the morning, and then I had a psychiatrist appointment. So I will mark that. And then I did have a therapy appointment too. So I'll mark that. Just taking care of myself, doing the important stuff. Okay, so I worked. I've been literally seeing this psychiatrist since I was in high school. It's kind of crazy. So yeah. Psychiatrist. And then I thought this "You Are Enough" sticker from the SPC Doodles was perfect for therapy because duh. So therapy, and then I did have a meeting this day. So I will mark that. And then we went on a Target run, which I do not support Target, and it was terrible because they had so much stuff out for either Memorial Day or July 4th, whichever. I don't know. My birthday is literally on July 4th, so I don't know. But they had one shelf of stuff for AAPI Heritage Month, and it was just like it just that contrast of them next to each other, and no Pride stuff. It was gross. But I went there because the next day we were meeting with my friend and she had requested books. And so I decided to go to Target because we had a gift card because Jake got me one for Mother's Day. But then I forgot to use the gift card. And then we drove back, picked up Ollie, and then went back to the place where the Target was, and they have a dog park and a little outside area. We actually went there this night and Sunday night. Yes. So we ended up picking up Ollie. We took him to a dog park, and then we went on a little date night. What do I want to use? We had a little date night, which was very fun. Oh, I have this. Let's use this. Perfect, from the washi sheet. So yeah, we had a date night. We went to Nando's. It was not, I don't know, their quality has just gone kind of downhill, I feel like. But it was fine. It wasn't as good as it used to be. We're like OG Nandoers, like when it opened way back when we were there. But now I feel like, I don't know, their quality is just not as good. I made bracelets, and then I did watch YouTube and TV this day. Not really sure what, but probably just streamers, because I love watching streamers. On Saturday, we woke up and we drove over to Maryland to meet up with my friend. She's actually someone who I knew from like middle school and high school, but we weren't that close back then. But she actually reached out when I was going through IVF. She actually like left high school and had her own like terrible experiences, which sucks. It makes me so sad for her because our high school was just toxic. But yeah, so she reached out to me when she saw that we were going to the same fertility clinic, and she has a baby from IVF. So I met up with them, and it was just so nice. It was so different than like seeing a normal kid for me. Like seeing an IVF baby was just so special. And they just really, really mean a lot to me. So that was awesome. And then me and Jake went to our favorite ice cream place after in the area. We wanted to stop by my parents, but my parents were in DC. with some family and friends. So we stopped at the favorite ice cream place, which is right by my parents' house, and then just drove back home. And this night, Jake and I built a bookshelf in my office. I think that video will probably be up maybe the same week as this one, question mark. I'm not sure now, but whatever the case, I did redo some of my office, and then I did do a little office tour. Because I really like my office. It is kind of like messy and chaotic, but I still wanted to do that. So yeah, I built some new bookshelves with Jake and then decorated the bookshelves, and then I just made bracelets this night again. I'm gonna write those things in. Build bookshelf. And decorate and organize. I probably have scripts for both those words, but oh well, I didn't pull them. Okay. Finally, on Sunday, I kind of hate my handwriting there, but it is what it is. I got my period this day, which is miserable. And then I had a nail appointment, got these nails I currently have on. So I had a nail appointment, and then I did get waxed. So I'll just mark that. Got my period. That script's from Carly Plans. I realized I stopped saying where things are from, but as always, and I say this in every video, follow me on my Instagram, Laura Marie Plans, because I do post and tag most of the people I use. If not, feel free to comment, but most of the doodles and stuff are from SPC, and the scripts are from Plannahannah, if not Carly Plans. Then this night, my parents were like, hey, you want to go to the Greek restaurant, which is the same place we went to this night, in that area, because I texted them that there was a musician that night, but then there wasn't a musician this night when we went, but we ended up meeting them at the nursery. Okay, I actually have more than I realized here. Should I take something out? Nah, I don't want to. Okay, let's put the nursery in here. So we went to the nursery, and my parents actually bought a fountain for their outside house as my mom's retirement gift. That's what she decided she wanted. So they bought the fountain. My mom and I had gone to the nursery previously to get my flowers and stuff for my yard. But yeah, she ended up buying a fountain this day, and then it got delivered, and it hasn't been the best situation, but we're getting through it. We're going over to my parents' house tomorrow to help with it all. But anyways, long story short, she bought a fountain, and then we went to this good old Greek restaurant that my parents are like obsessed with, that Jake found, that we got takeout from the day that we went to the nursery previously. So yeah, we went to this Greek restaurant with my parents. It was really, really good. And then we got ice cream after from an ice cream place, and the dogs got some pup cups. My parents did bring Mochi, which is their dog. She's a little like 13-pound Bichon Shih Tzu. So that's a custom of them from Alicia Craft. And then we went back to the same dog park we went to this Friday. I need nursery scripts because I'm like literally obsessed with the nursery. But yeah, that is it for my week. It ended up being pretty busy, but fun. Alrighty, guys, I went ahead and put on the deco bows on the Plannahannah washi overlays I pulled from, and I think this looks so cute. I kind of love the lime now, because especially because it's like in the washi and just throughout the kit, but it's not in any of the colors. So I do kind of like it now. It was a lot to look at the beginning, but now that all the stickers are down, I really like it, and I'm just loving the solid underlays when I do them. They're so fun. So that is this week in full. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was pretty busy. I ended up doing a lot of things this weekend, and I did roll my ankle. So pray for me. But yeah, this is what I have left of the kit. This is called Sunshine. I love this new format from Caress Press, and I thought this art was super, super cute. This Plannahannah washi sheet, the bow and confetti mix that she just came out with, is Fire Flames. Must shout that out, by the way. I do have a code at Hannah's shop. You can use Laura15 to save 15% off, or mention Laura in the notes and you'll get my current freebie in your order. Sorry. I'm just looking at how beautiful this is. I love the coral. I think it's so, so fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Follow me on my planner Instagram, Laura Marie Plans. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.
Yeah.